Now I come to part 2, which is the bridge. So we're at the 7th fret. I bar the first 4 strings. Same thing at the 5th fret. And then I have 3rd and 4th strings at the 5th and 7th frets with my 1st and 3rd fingers. I play the whole guitar. Then I do the same bar at the 7th fret the second time through with my little finger at the 9th fret. Emphasize the 5th string. Down to the 5th fret bar, and then I come down to the 3rd position and I play 3rd fret, 1st finger on 3rd string, 5th fret, 4th string, 3rd finger. So, once again, I do a percussive rake here, or not really a rake, but a percussion thing. So here it is again. Then the first half of it again. Excuse me. Then you have to turn it around. So the way I do that is slide 2nd finger up to 4th fret on the 4th string. Then I do a forward roll on the 3rd and 2nd strings. Same thing here at the 2nd fret. So bring it down to 2nd fret, do the same thing, a forward roll. Hammer on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and then play a 4th string open. Then hammer on the 6th string and play the 5th string open, and then 6th string open, and then harmonic. So. So the second time through, I do the bridge all over again. Now, I do a little different thing on the turnaround phrase here. Instead of, like every good riff, it only sounds great if you do it just so many times. So if you do it over and over again, it makes people start yawning. So I would recommend that you kind of deviate it or vary it on your second time through. And I do the part 2 or the bridge part, I will go through it 2 rotations. So the second time through, I give it a hammer on the 5th string, 2nd fret, 4th string open, then hammer on the 4th string, 3rd string open, back to 5th string, hammer on just like you did before, 4th string open, then I do the 6th string. 5th string open, open, harmonic. So, first time through, second time through. Same amount of space, same amount of time it takes to get through it. It's just a little bit different riff, and it kind of sounds cool if you do it a little differently. And I'm sure you'll find ways to do it yourself there. Okay, so what I do the intro, and then I will do part 1 all the way through. And then I'll come back and I'll do the intro again as kind of a bridge or a turnaround part, or just it bridges parts 1 and part 2 again. So then I'll go through the bridge again. So part 1 all the way through, come back and do the bridge again. Then I'll do part 1 all the way through again, and then I will go into part 2 or the bridge. Then I'll go back and do part 1 again, and then I will do the bridge again, or part 2, turn it. Then I'll come back around and I will do part 1 one more time all the way through. And then at the end I'll do a series of harmonics. So I'll do, so it's at the 12th fret. Make sure you get your finger right over the fret instead of behind it. Guitar players, when they first start doing harmonics, they make mistakes and they'll get behind the fret and their harmonics aren't as good. Harmonic works a little bit differently. So if you get right over the fret, so the fret's in the middle of your finger, opposed to being behind the fret like you normally would when you fret it, harmonic's going to sound a lot clearer and a lot more strong. 7th fret, 5th fret. 12th fret, 7th fret. 12th fret, 7th fret. And then we do 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings in that order. 12th fret to begin, 7th fret next, and then 5th fret. And then I come up and do the Duane chord. That's so pretty. And it's at the 1st fret on the 2nd and 3rd strings, and I do the 5th string all the way through the guitar. And then I do hammer-on pull-offs at the 1st and 2nd frets on the 3rd and 5th strings. 1st finger on the 3rd string, 2nd finger on the 5th string. I just play the guitar once and do hammer-on pull-offs. Then I do a tap harmonic at the 12th fret. There you go, Little Martha. I hope you have a great deal of fun with it. I'm going to do a series next that involves Tampa Red's Denver Blues, and I'm also going to do Santos and Johnny's Sleepwalk. So we're going to do a couple of slide tunes next. So gear up for that, and I'll show you some of the easier ways I think you can play slide. I've stolen all these tricks secretly from guys. They didn't even know I was watching. So have fun with this stuff, and I look forward to hearing your comments. Take care.